Bodybuilders spend 90 days transforming their bodies to get absolutely shredded. But my question is, how jacked can a new dad get in that same time? This is my buddy Sam. He's a longtime friend, he's helped me film some of these videos, and most importantly, he's a new dad. And with fatherhood, he's gained a lot of things. Maybe too many things. A baby, happiness, a sleep disorder, and this. So over the next 90 days, I'm gonna help him get as ripped as possible. So let's go meet him. Hey, hey.
What's up, dude?
Who's this little guy, huh?
Say hey, buddy.
You ready for your dad to get swole?
Let's do this. Come on in.
Okay.
My name is Sam Malin. I'm 27. My wife and I have been married for 4 years, and we have a 3-month-old baby. Being a dad has definitely changed my life. It just requires a lot of attention, and so I've had to cut out certain things in order to put more time towards that.
Take me through a normal day of eating. Like, what does breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then what does exercise look like?
Breakfast is usually pretty good, I would say, because eggs are easy, and I like some sort of like meat, so like sausage, bacon, or just leftover, like whatever we had the night before. So like I have some leftover tri-tip that I'd eat with like eggs.
So maybe high protein breakfast.
Yeah.
That's super good.
Yeah, I would say. Lunch is maybe a little bit worse, just because a lot of times we'll do like sandwiches. So like there's some bread in there, and
you know, bread's not bad.
it is when I'm not working out. I completely stopped working out. When your wife's pregnant and she wants sweets in the house, you let her have sweets in the house. And so diet has gone downhill, and working out has become non-existent.
You gonna blame it all on your wife?
I'm not gonna blame it all on the wife, but yeah, no, my willpower is pretty low right now, so I'd say it's a team effort. When I'm not working out, I try to just eat less carbs and more protein because the carbs stack up really quick and the protein's hard to get to. And then dinner's usually pretty good. We'll do meatballs and rice, or tacos, like carnitas and stuff like that.
It sounds like a pretty good day of eating. Do you snack a lot?
Yeah, if we have snacks, probably. Like I really like granola bars, pistachios. It's really hard to think of what I ate. Being dad has definitely changed my outlook, more on like longevity and staying in good health. Some of the roadblocks are probably just the doubt that I have that I'll be able to get to that point.
So because of that, that's why we're gonna end up tracking everything this week, because as you can see, when you don't track stuff, it's so hard to know like what's the cause of all this. Like, why am I gaining weight, or why am I getting out of shape, when you just don't know like the exact details of it. So for these 90 days, we're gonna track everything down to like your protein intake, your calorie intake, and we're just gonna see how that affects your body. Have you ever tried calorie trackers or stuff like that before?
A little bit, like tried counting macros and calories a little bit, but not really.
How come?
It's so hard to be consistent at it. I mean, yeah, like I go and I grab a granola bar and I'm like, oh, I forgot to input that. It's just like everything you eat, to have to put it in, it's so many extra steps throughout the day.
Yeah, I've actually found it helps me, it stops me from snacking, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to freaking input this, so I like
not
don't
worth
eat
eating.
it.
Not worth eating. Yeah, 100%.
All right, well, here's the plan, what we're gonna do today. Today, we're gonna get a baseline of a bunch of different things. We're gonna measure everything. So we're gonna get first the mirror test. You're gonna have you strip down, look at yourself, you're gonna tell us what you think.
Are you sure that's a real thing?
Yep, it's the mirror test.
That sounds super made up.
And then we're gonna get your weight. We're gonna do the BodPod, test your body fat percentage. We're gonna do some strength tests. So we're gonna do max bench, max squats, and how many pull-ups you can do. And we're gonna measure your fastest mile run.
Dang, let's go. All right.
So we're gonna get all these measurements, and then in 90 days from now, after doing the plan that we worked together on, we're gonna measure them all again and see if you made any progress. I hope you make some progress.
I really hope so too. After 90 days, a win for me would be, I would say, confidence. Confidence in how I look, confidence in working out and like what to do in the gym, confidence in a relationship with food and how to take that forward and not just have it be a cutoff of 90 days. I did it, we're done, but to continue on through life.
If there's one thing you can tell, I don't know, 1,000 or so people that watch this, what would it be?
Oh gosh, motivation will only take you so far. So right now I feel like I'm just motivated, and hopefully in the next week or 2 or month, I don't know. Motivation I know will taper off, but discipline will hopefully kick in.
Well, you ready to get tested?
Except for the mirror one, but yeah, let's do it.
Let's go to the bathroom. All right, take it off.
I feel like whenever I am looking in the mirror, even if it's just me, I'll like suck in and kind of like flex, and I'll be like, oh, I don't look that bad. But if I just like actually stand comfortably and like kind of let everything go, then it's not as fun to look at. Most in shape I've ever been was last summer, right before Jess got pregnant. I've been doing CrossFit for about a year and a half, and diet was like okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll show you a picture. The most in shape I've ever been. It wasn't anything crazy, but I felt good at the time.
Just tell us what you see.
First things first, I feel like I've always carried a lot of weight right around my waistline. You can kind of like see where my body kind of starts going in and then it comes back out. And I really wish that it would just keep going in. I'd say just a lack of definition. Yeah, you know, I'd say it's not I think the worst I've ever looked, but it's definitely not the best.
Part of this little journey is just going to be gaining confidence in yourself, because I think a lot of people are going to say, wow, that guy looks like he's in great shape already. Aww. And it's just all like,
thanks guys.
I think.
Yeah, we all.
But it all kind of comes down to how we view ourselves, and you got to get comfortable with yourself.
I used to have decent biceps and they're just trash right now.
Dude, you've got a decent amount of like muscle on you already. So I'm thinking if we can just cut down some of that fat, you're going to be like ripped.
I think that's a great idea. I'm always down to gain more muscle, but I think as far as confidence goes, I think I just need to cut a lot of fat off, and then I'll be stoked.
Well, let's measure your body fat.
Let's do it.
If you don't know, Sam's actually helped out filming on some of my videos on the channel.
Being behind the camera is really fun and really easy, and then you step in front and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where the sentence was going. We have to have.
If I can figure out how to take these things off.
Make it look more.
Get some privacy, but also it's going to be online.
But also no privacy. Oh boy, getting the real show.
Nice.
Getting the real show. Okay. Yeah, get a close up of that, please. Does it look like a spaceship? Yeah, you can step.
Sorry, what's your name?
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
Saro.
Saro?
Yeah.
Alex. Nice to meet you.
So basically, this is the BodPod. It's an egg-shaped spaceship-looking like thing. And long story short, it measures your body fat percentage and lean body mass. I'm not really sure how, and so I decided to ask my new friend, Saro, how it works.
This is my buddy, Saro. We just met. He's helping us with the BodPod.
Oh, yeah.
So how does this work?
The BodPod?
Yeah.
Basically pushes the air inside the BodPod. When you go sit inside, you might feel it pumps the air. So it actually detects your body composition by...
Yeah, he was using a lot of big words and I wasn't really understanding, so I still don't know how this works. But it sounds pretty cool.
Pretty cool. How did it feel?
It was good. It made my ears hurt a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like pumping pressure into it. And so, yeah.
It tries to pressure the hair. And that's how it actually calculates it.
God, once I forget what it was at.
Uh-huh.
It's definitely worse.
Your fat level went up to 8%. So that was 20 last time, a year ago, and now it's 30.8. And your muscle mass has reduced. So your fat went up, your muscle came down, because your muscle mass was just 151 a year ago, but now it's just 143.7. So 144.
Fat up, muscle down.
That's not the direction we were hoping to be going in.
And that is why we're doing this challenge, because parenthood wrecks you.
Yes, it does.
But it's also amazing and wonderful. How do you feel about those results?
You know, that was
sad to say that it was worse than I thought it was going to be. Which is, I think the point of probably doing this is that in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm not that out of shape. But the results don't lie. And I'm pretty sure that little orange marker is not a good thing.
Oh. Thanks, dude.
I feel like when Jess got pregnant is when I stopped working out, and then when I stopped working out, I stopped having motivation to do like anything. So I was just on the couch and didn't feel like working, and so like my work got affected, and everything just kind of fell off, and that's why I feel like the score was so low. But I feel like if I showed discipline and working out and eating good, I really feel like that'll bleed into other things, especially if that's how you're starting your day. If you're starting with working out and then eating good, it really kind of sets a positive trajectory of how the day is going to be.
Yeah, totally. Let's go get some food.
Yeah.
The only bad part about the BodPod is you can't eat or drink anything 3 hours before. And we went in the morning, so that means we haven't eaten or drinking anything in like 12 hours or something. So we're starving. And then we're going to get our testing on.
Let's go. Where are you treating me to? Where are you guys treating me to? Technically. So thank you guys.
Don't do it. What do you think you're going to get for your max bench, max squat, and how many pull-ups you can do?
Oh, jeez. Pull-ups is bad. I know that because
we're talking strict. No.
Yeah. 2. Dead serious, probably 2. I haven't done pull-ups in a long time. Max bench, just 1 rep, 45s and 25s. What's that?
185.
I think 185 will be my max bench for 1. This is awful, but I think my squat will be less than that. I think my max squat will be like 45s.
Which is crazy because your leg muscles are like way bigger than your chest and tricep muscles.
I have chicken legs, and they're so weak. And what else are we doing? Mile? Mm-hmm. I haven't ran a mile for time in a long time. 8 minutes?
I do not think he's gonna get 8 minutes. Let us know in the comments if you think he'll be above or below 8 minutes. I think he's gonna do 8:28.
7:58.
Loser buys lunch. Whoever closer. 7:58, 8:28.
Deal.
So first we're gonna test his pull-ups max amount. We're gonna do a little bit of warm-up and just see how many strict pull-ups he can do.
Don't light me up in the comments, please.
1, 2.
Does that count?
Go. Two.
I'll call it, yeah.
Like 2.5.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. How do you feel about that?
It's about what I thought, honestly. I used to be able to do more, and then seeing that body scan, that's about average.
Well, let's get bench set up.
Felt easy, light work.
Is it just me, or is there something special about just having a plate on there, you know?
You're actually working out. Where before that, it doesn't feel like you're working out. It feels like you're playing.
You gotta get 2 plates then. Then you feel like a real man.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know what that's like. It's getting heavy.
Push, push, push. Nice. Push! Oh, nice. Easy.
Let's go.
No struggle on that one. Push, 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 push. Oh, let's go.
That was ugly. That was ugly.
Like not straight.
Yeah, I came like this way.
You want to go up another 10 pounds or you want to go up 5?
Let's go up. Yeah, let's go up 10 pounds. And then if I fail. Wait. Oh, I had this on this side.
Did you really?
Yeah. No wonder that side came up. Well, no, I said the left.
What the heck?
I don't know.
Okay, so that wasn't 185, that was 190.
Weird. I heard you put this one on and I was like, wait, he didn't change the weight at all.
Oh my. Well, hey, you passed 185.
Let's go. Oh, it's subconscious. And now I feel like, okay, I can do this because it's 500 pounds.
And it's balanced.
And it's balanced. Guys, I'm new at this whole working out thing. Lay off.
Oh, you. Let's go.
I think the reason that I said that my favorite lifts were bench and bicep, as those were the only ones I could ever keep up with anybody I was at the gym with.
Push, 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 push.
Gosh dang it.
Hey, 195. That's pretty good. 195, that's 10 pounds heavier than you thought you were going to do.
And it's sad because my squat will be nowhere near this.
I think you could get 2 plates in 3 months.
In 3 months?
In 3 months. I think you could get 2 plates in 3 months.
And what is that?
225, right?
225? I like it.
I think you can for sure do that.
I like it. I'll do it. I guess I'll do it.
I guess you'll do it, right?
I guess I'll do it.
Sound good?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go.
Oh, nice deep squat. That's what we're looking for. Clean. You feeling it?
Like just standing with that
now,
mic.
Mr. Krabs.
Oh my God. This isn't gonna be fun. All right.
Oh, nice deep squat.
The impossible thing is laughing while you're working out. It just is impossible. Okay, well that wasn't as bad as I thought. That was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Look at me. So this is about how much muscle you lost in the last year.
Aw, that's a bummer.
This is pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's
About
like,
8 pounds.
that actually is kind of crazy.
You gained almost this much muscle. I mean, fat on your body right now, weighing down all your joints, all your ligaments.
Walking with this much
Yeah.
is insane.
Isn't that crazy?
That is insane.
Imagine just walking around everywhere, doing everything you do with this extra amount. And then if you shed that all, get back to what you were a year ago, blissful.
Talk about longevity. That's why people freaking die. Jeez, dude. That's so much. I will never stop saying that. That's like walking around with one of those freaking 20-pound vests on your body. That's so much weight. That's crazy. No wonder I feel tired all the time.
Yeah.
No wonder I'm just pounding energy drinks.
How's that?
Heavy, but doable.
I think this run's gonna go.
I forgot about the run.
Still
Frick.
think you're gonna get 758?
Yeah. I'm fast, dude. I don't want to say it. I didn't want to say it on camera, but I'm fast.
You were fast last year, but how about carrying one of
with
these guys?
a 25-pound weight. That's actually so true. Yeah, I also went on a run yesterday, and it was so bad.
Ooh, so easy. Usually there's like 2 reasons why people can't achieve what they're looking for in their bodies, stick to a nutrition plan or exercise plan or whatever. The first is that they don't have any specific goal they're trying to reach. Everyone wants to be healthy, everyone wants to be super fit, but it's not a great goal because if you think of any sports team, everyone's goal is to win the championship, right?
Right.
So you should have smaller goals. And that's why these fitness challenges, stuff like this works, at least in the short term, because it gives you something concrete to work towards. That's why if you've ever watched like The Biggest Loser,
I haven't, but
that's like 400 to 500 pound human beings, and they lose hundreds of pounds on that show. Now, they usually put it back on.
That's so sad.
But in the short term, they had a concrete goal, and it gave them something like precise to work towards. They usually go home and then they don't have anything to work on or work towards, and so then they just blow up like they were before.
My back kind of go on that one.
Honestly, I was watching the camera. Just for that one
We're
rep.
just over here, just like crippled. You're just like, that looks great. No, it's fine. I just felt like at the bottom, to get lower, I kind of came in a little bit.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Obviously, frick.
So the other important thing with sticking to your diet / workout is just accountability. So with that being said, please, please, please like, subscribe, share, comment with this, engage with this content, please. Try to get as many people as possible to see this so that Sam feels embarrassed to not follow through this.
I prefer the word encourage, but sure.
Intimidate.
But yeah, you know, I'm not saying that I'm doing this for the clout, but I'm not saying that. So, ergo, more people that watch this, maybe I'll actually get in shape. If no one comments, I'm not gonna do it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Are you more motivated by lovers or haters?
You know, actually, ooh, I'm gonna say haters, but then everyone's gonna be really mean.
Roast them in the comments. Come on.
People,
let us know.
People just always, I feel like all my friends are so mean. But it makes me want to do it more. Like, honestly, I'll say haters, but to a certain extent. There comes a point where it gets a little too mean to where I'm like, okay, let's maybe chill out.
Roast him, but be nice.
You know, in an uplifting way. Just compliment me. No, definitely lovers, I feel like, as I'm thinking about it more.
All right, show your sport. All right, hit the set. That. One plate.
That.
Let's go.
Oh. I'm proud of you. Oh. Nope, that was trash.
We might just call you on this. You can go strictly to failure, but when you see the form fail, usually that's kind of an indicator. We'll give you 155.
Yay.
Squat.
So what did I hit on?
195 on bench.
195, 155 on squat.
40 pounds.
Is that good? Did I do a good job?
How do you feel about your performance overall?
Not bad. Pull-ups terrible. Bench not bad. Squat not good.
Only one more thing left to do.
Let's run, baby.
Let's run.
Let's run. I feel like I may have overestimated my abilities, and running a sub 8 might be pretty challenging. But we're not gonna think like that. I have it within me, I know I do.
So we're here at the La EA bike path. I've run this before in some other videos. This whole path is like 1.5 miles. So he's gonna run from this point all the way to the end. You can't even see it. It's exactly 1 mile. So we're gonna find out right now if he can actually do it or not.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I always get blisters every time I run, or I start getting hot spots, so I'm a little bit worried about that. And I'm worried that I'm gonna have to buy lunch. Just kidding, I'm gonna do it.
That's weird, I'm not worried about buying lunch.
You should be. You should be. I'm fast.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit.
And he's off. Between you and me, I think he started off way too fast. He hasn't been very active lately, and I think he's gonna burn out. But we're gonna head to the end of the trail, see how he does. Should I just leave him like how he left me when I was running a half marathon? If you haven't seen that video, click above, because that was pretty funny. I was running a half marathon, and he was like my water and my snacks and all that. And then for like 3 or 4 miles, I just didn't see him. I was like, where did he go? And now I have his car. Look at that beautiful man running.
This is hard.
Woo! He's making decent time, I think. A mile is really far.
I'm not sure why it feels like when you hit the end, or you can see the end, that you feel like quitting. What is that? I don't know. I can see it, and I'm on track. My body is screaming, but I'm not gonna give Alex the satisfaction. Woo!
6.5 minutes, and he's right down there.
Who do we want to pay for lunch? Alex! And who's gonna pay for lunch?
This last line.
Alex!
Let's see. Time. Dang, dude.
7:21.
7:20.
Oh, let's go. Holy shit. Woo. I might die.
Fast.
I might die. My whole body is screaming. My feet have hot spots all over them.
Dude.
I feel like I'm screaming.
You were cooking.
I was cooking. Oh my gosh. That's as far as I could have gone though. Just
I'm
mentally.
honestly so impressed. When I ran a mile for the Murph, I ran it in like 7:58. That was...
He's quick.
It's pretty good. 7:20.
I'm gonna come over here for a second.
Yeah.
The mic immediately was just too much because
it was just dangling on my shirt and the necklaces. And then I had this, and my shorts are too short. So it looked like I was running in spandex. And so, like, as soon as you said go, everything was just like, no, this isn't it. But the whole time I was like, I gotta prove him wrong. I gotta win. If you voted for Alex in the comments and I beat you, it's the rule. You have to subscribe to my channel. Even though I have 2 subscribers, you have to be number 3. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
He doesn't make the rules. He doesn't, but you have to subscribe here first, and then you can subscribe to his channel.
Oh yeah, that's true. Alex, then me. Alex, then me.
Well, dude, you did pretty good. I was pretty impressed.
Why you gotta say pretty like that?
21 pounds of fat and
why can't you just say impressed? Gotta be a caveat to everything. If coach would have put me in 4th quarter, we would have made state. But instead, this is where I was, keeping that bench warm for the real stars.
So let's break it down. How'd you feel like your baseline levels were?
Like for all of today?
Yeah.
Not where I wanted them to be, but not as bad in some areas as I thought they were gonna be. I think it depressed me, but at the same time, there were little victories along the way.
So I was, just for the amount of like weight that you've put on, like those are super great, like all your numbers. Maybe your squats could have been a little bit better, but
yeah, squats are
still got a lot of strength. You still have a lot of speed. A lot of people can't run a sub 8 mile nowadays, you know?
That's hard, dude. I'm not gonna lie, that took like everything.
But you crushed it at 7:20. You had 40 seconds to spare.
The key was I started fast, and then I kept going fast, and then I ended fast. I think that was the key.
Just go fast.
I just went really fast, and that was it, and then I came out on top.
I told the people, I was like, oh, he started out way too fast.
Which is true. I definitely started out fast, just, you know, so the camera could see me. And then pretty quickly I was like, oh, that was a bad idea. But yeah, then I just turned into an ego thing, and I was like, I just have to prove him wrong.
That's why challenges work, is because your ego, for some reason, we think our ego is more important than like the higher reasons than just wanting to be healthy. It's like, no, screw Alex. I just want to beat him and get lunch paid for.
It's so true, because I literally did this exact run yesterday, and 2 different times I stopped to walk from the end to here. So like a little bit over a mile, but not that much. And I had the same goals. I was like, I'm just trying to get in shape again. But if you hadn't been waiting at the end with a camera, or someone hadn't said, hey, if you do under this, you're buying my lunch, I would not have ran that hard. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The challenges work,
It works in the short term. And so for this little short-term challenge, 90 days, please engage with this video, like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends. We want to get thousands of people watching this to help keep Sam accountable, and hopefully to get him as jacked, as ripped, in shape as possible.
And if no one watches this, then I did it all for nothing.
Let's talk about goals, 90 days. So pull-ups, how many of those?
I feel like in 90 days, if I was consistent, I think I could do 10. Is that crazy? Is 10 way too many?
I think you could, because I know your fitness level from like a year ago, and maybe you weren't hitting 10 then, but you were like a lot closer. You know?
Yeah.
I think squats, I think you can get to 2 plates on that.
Squatting?
Yeah. And I think bench press, you can get 2 plates.
I like those goals. 2 plates would be awesome. That feels really good.
And then running, I think for sure you're sub 7. Yeah, maybe 6:30.
Oh, I get you. Oh, no, I get you.
Sub
so
7.
like, oh yeah. So even if it was like 6:58.
I think you could get like 6:30 on running.
6:30.
Because cardio comes back, like, I feel like pretty fast.
Pretty quick.
And then if you're able to shed some pounds, that'll help a ton.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, let's say we get some lunch and then wrap this thing up.
Let's do it.
Okay.
pays to be a winner. These are probably packed with sugar, huh?
Yeah. Cheers. Your last cheat meal?
Yeah, seriously.
So you did super good on all the baseline testing. Honestly, I kind of wish you did worse. So that, like, at the end it would be
better.
easier, but I think you're gonna make a ton of improvements. Now's where the work obviously goes in.
It's so easy just to be like, oh yeah, in 90 days I'll be able to do all these things. But you don't think about that every single day I have to be doing things or else nothing's gonna change.
Yeah. As far as the resistance training goes, we're gonna do Monday through Friday.
Oh.
You have a long weekend to get back into it. But cardio-wise, you're gonna be doing 6 days a week. You can do 3 to 4 dedicated sessions and then 2 to 3 just like sporadic. That's your surfing, you're just hanging out with friends, you're playing sports. Your dedicated sessions, you're like going out to do cardio. Like you go to the trail and you're running, and those should all be at least 30 minutes long. So it's not a time killer, but it does take some time every day. Do you feel like you can do that?
Yeah, I got the time. There's always time. It's just a matter of making it and making it a priority.
So there's 3 things you want to focus on to get absolutely just like yacked.
Love it.
You want to focus on hypertrophy, so that's resistance training. You want to focus on cardio, and then the biggest one is going to be nutrition. And that's honestly going to be like 80% of it, but the other 20 is going to be a big portion of it. So workouts, we're going to do 5 days a week. We're going to do push-pull legs, push-pull. We're only going to hit legs once.
Talk to hear.
But you're doing a lot of running, and so that's going to kind of work out your legs.
Yeah, totally.
And then nutrition-wise, these first 2 weeks, we're actually going to have you eat at maintenance. So you're not going to be in a calorie deficit because you're not used to all of this working out. So if you're trying to cut calories and then increase your load, that's just going to kill you. So we're going to keep your calories kind of similar to what you're eating right now. We're going to up your protein, and then for 2 weeks we're increasing all this load. After that, the next 4 weeks, then we're going to cut your calories down 500 every day, and then we're going to cycle at maintenance again for another 2 weeks to then prep you for the last 4 weeks of this transformation, which is going to be a 1,000 calorie cut. You should be losing around 2 pounds a week. Not very sustainable, but in a short-term challenge like that, like that's what we want to do. So if all goes right, you should lose around 12 pounds, but with all the cardio you're doing and just the increased load, it should be a little more than that. But you're going to be putting on muscle too, so weight-wise, we don't really care, but we want you to just get in good of shape as possible.
Love it.
Before you actually set out on this, what's one thing you want to let everyone know?
That this is not going to be easy for me. I think it's easy on paper to look at it and be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to cut down my calories. I think that is a constant struggle, but that I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge. I'm going to do it. I'm going to surprise everybody. I'm going to do better than you're even expecting.
Awesome. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment. Follow Sam on Instagram. He'll post updates on his journey throughout. And in 90 days, we're going to come back here, retest everything, and see exactly how jacked he can be.
Let's do this. Thanks, everybody.